How is everyone out there? I hope we are all keeping safe and trying our best to stay positive in this very sad time, Who knew 2020 was going to be like this? But you know what? We just have to take one day at a time. Pray, keep safe, and do what you can. Today, guys, I want us to have a very honest but sensitive conversation. Sensitive in the sense that some of us might get triggered after this video. To some, the message I have come to give today will strike a chord. I want to talk to women like me. I want to get some questions across to you, and I would like you to be genuine, in your feedback. Whether or not you put it across to my channel, I want you to be at least honest with yourself, when you answer those questions. Please, I implore you to watch this video to the end. Subscribe if you have not, and click the notification bell just so you know whenever I upload. So, today I want to start by asking you, what type of woman are you? What do you lead with? Are you a feminist woman? There are lots and lots of feminist movement out there. We have powerful women who are captains of industries, who are chief executive officers, who are world leaders, who are billionaire business women. And while I respect women like this, who have triumphed beyond boundaries and limitations and deprivation to achieve all those success, on the other hand, I want to talk about femininity and what it stands for. A lot of women strive for equality with men, and in the process they lose touch of who we are. Are you a feminist woman? Feminist women are women who believe that men and women should be equal. There should be equality across the board. Women should be independent. Women should fly with their degrees. They should fly with their achievements. They should lead with their powers. They should lead with their money and acquisition and everything that makes them strong women. No disrespect to what these women believe in. The problem, however, is that because of the way the narrative is being sold in the media and globally, most of the times, some women get carried away with this mantra. Some women get carried away with the messages of this group. Some women equate being feminist to being strong and confrontational. Some other women equate being feminist with intimidating men and other women, and most painfully, losing touch of the whole essence of being a woman. I think that's contradictory. My opinion is that you can be high flying, you can be high functional, you can be academically excellent, but you don't lose touch with your core being, with who you are created to be. And that sometimes breaks my heart. I see a lot of women out there who lead with a lot of masculine energy. They remind you of world leaders who are feminists and successful business women who are thriving, who have persevered and fought, and almost like for you to succeed as a woman in this day and age, you have to wear that masculine aura. You have to be fearful. You have to come across as combatant. You have to come across as strong, physically strong and ready to fight. we have to lead with our femininity. This is the other word which, to an extent, is the opposite of being a feminist woman. Femininity allows you to thrive in your womanhood without stopping your ability to achieve what you set out for. It doesn't stop you from being ambitious as a woman. It does not stop you from being focused as a woman. It doesn't stop you from going to school and getting all those degrees, by all means. But femininity reminds you of your core being. If you look up the meaning of femininity, there are words that are predominantly associated with the word femininity. Words like allure, words like gentleness, kindness, beauty, words like self-preservation and promotion. And it breaks my heart again when I see women let themselves go, when I see women struggle to please everyone else around them at the expense of their own self-care and self-validation, at the expense of their basic needs. As a woman, you should put yourself first. You are priority. And when you know that you are priority and that you come first, it helps you pay more attention to yourself, especially to who you are as a woman. You know, we are women originally. We are created to be soft. We are created to be kind. We are created to be beautiful. And beauty comes in all shades and forms. And some of these success stories, some of these women have proven that you can be beautiful, you can be a woman, you can be all feminine and still go on to achieve all those successes. So there are women who have gone all the way to the peak of their career whilst retaining their allure, you know, whilst retaining their charm, their feminine charm. We have a lot of stereotypes, we have been brainwashed, there's a lot of social engineering and construct again, you know, especially in some cultures. Women are raised, some women are raised to be strong, to be physically strong, to have a lot of masculine energy, and to compete with men. My point here is we should not lose touch of who we are. We are first of all women. This video today is hugely inspired by my late grandma. She died a few days back. She was buried. Unfortunately, because of the COVID-19, nobody could go anywhere. We're hoping sometime in the future we could give her a more elaborate funeral befitting of someone of her age. So my grandmother, when I was growing up, was very instrumental to the woman I became today. There wasn't much education the time she was growing up. There wasn't any social media. I mean, today most of us have social media presence. We can learn and inspire one another. But growing up then, as a child, despite all those limitations, I saw my grandmother look beautiful all the time. She thrived in her femininity. She was soft. She was gentle. She looked after herself. She spoke sparingly. And she was strategic. She was blessed with all those exteriors. But my grandmother was modest. She was modest in her choice of words. She was modest in her choice of words. And she was very compassionate while relating to people. And I think this is where we get it wrong. Most of us let ourselves go. We let ourselves go. And we run with a different narrative. We run with a narrative that self-sabotages our core being. And the truth is that narrative robs us of the power we are given. naturally. We have to thrive in that natural power, that natural endowment. When you're a soft woman, it is strategy. When you're a feminine woman, you are being strategic because you know that that's your natural position to become the best of what you can be for yourself. I want us to reflect on these words. Do a self-evaluation, self-assessment. Tell yourself, what woman am I? What do I lead with in this day and age? And as a mother, you have to also watch it, because as mothers, we automatically are role models to our girls. If you're an auntie, if you're a cousin, if you're an older woman anywhere in the world, some woman is looking up to you. So let's go back to the basics. Ask yourself this question. What do you lead with? Where is your power? Where lies your strength? And don't even get me started with the other aspect of this whole feminist movement. Some of us have become so repulsive when it comes to men. Some of us have become so competitive with men. We want to bring down the men. We want to tell them we are better than them. We want to show them whatever they can do, we can. Apologies again if you find this video very uncomfortable. But then, the truth has to be said. We are not in competition with men. We can never be men. Naturally, we are women. We are complemented by men. And as a woman, as a feminine woman, you need that masculine man to complement you. You need him to bring his power. You need him to bring his strength. You need him to bring his leadership skills. You need him to be a provider and a protector and a good father. But that's a conversation for another day. I know there are exceptions. I am not ignorant. I would be fooling myself if I pretend that all men out there complement women and meet those criteria. But the emphasis now is on you and I as women. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's look at our lives. Let's look at our perceptions. Let's look at our lifestyles. Are you giving the impression that you're strong and you're independent? You can do it all by yourself. I love you, and I would definitely see you again with another feminine conversation. It's your girl Jaden, and until then, please stay safe. Bye now.